All right. So I'm gonna take this time to just talk about the assignment that we're gonna be doing next, which is writing a math autobiography. So I'm gonna talk about like what the assignment is and why we're doing it. So let me just start off with the English definition for an autobiography. According to dictionary.com, an autobiography is a history of a person's life written or told by that person. So, what's special about the autobiography is that you get to tell your own story. So, you're going to be writing your story. Now, you may be wondering, why are you writing math autobiographies? You know, No, I know for a fact that not every person in Algebra 1 is going to love math the way I love it. And we've all had different experiences with math. So, our math autobiographies is going to give us an opportunity to do a couple things. One, it's going to allow us to share the experiences that have shaped the way we think and feel about math. So, what are some of the experiences that we've had in the past, like what kind of math classes have we taken? How did we feel about these classes? Secondly, we will get an opportunity to reflect on our successes and failures as math students. And believe it or not, I have had a few of those myself, especially failures. I've been there, done that. Thirdly, we'll get an opportunity to understand how we value math in our lives. So we'll be able to see math in different aspects of our lives with outside of the classroom space and possibly make connections to that. It's going to give us an opportunity to consider, how we can redefine our relationship with math. So as I stated before, we're all coming to the same space with different feelings about math. And especially if you have had a situation where you have struggled with math, or math has been really challenging or difficult for you, writing an autobiography in a reflective way can help to change the way you feel about math. And that's one of the hope. We will also get an opportunity to set goals that will enable us to be and feel successful in math. So during this process, I want you to consider how you can change or improve our relationship with math, especially if you've not always loved math as a subject. And then finally, be able to feel successful. Now, I know you might be having this question in your head, like, why would she ask me to write, an autobiography? Well, I want you to understand that I would not ask you to do anything that I would not do myself. And so I am going to be sharing my math journey with you by way of my autobiography. I will be reading my autobiography, and on the screen you are going to be seeing images that will pop up that will show you and walk you through my experience in my math journey. I want you guys to understand that I have struggled, I've been confused, I've been frustrated, and I have had some positive and negative experiences with math, and hopefully you will take this opportunity to share a little bit about you as a learner and a math student. So I have always loved math from a very young age. My ability to manipulate numbers, wrestle with a problem, and explore my curiosity always gave me a sense of accomplishment. I have recognized that my journey has not been a straight path or a very smooth road. I love the fact that there is not just one right way to solve a problem. And even though the path to getting to a solution may be extremely messy, the gratification I get from solving a difficult problem for me is so satisfying. My earliest memories of learning math go back to elementary or primary school, where we had to learn our timetables, and we were randomly selected to share them out loud with the whole class. The thing that stands out for me was the fear of getting an answer wrong, because we would be spanked by the teacher for all the students to see. This caused me to be fearful of making mistakes, not just because of the social pressure or embarrassment, but also the pain that came from the straps. During high school, I found math exciting. I had the hard work. I think that the hard work that I put in learning my timetables came in very handy. I found a group of friends that really cared about school, and so we created our own study groups to prepare for major semester and end of year exams. I got accustomed to trying several solutions and persisting with complex problems. However, during my senior year of high school, I had the biggest disappointment in my high school career. I failed my regional exams. I had never experienced this level of failure before, and it was embarrassing for me because I was known as the smart, intelligent girl in my class. I just wanted to hide from the world because it just didn't make sense to me. Thank God for my teacher, Mrs. Beckford, who helped me make sense of this experience and convinced me not to give up. I had to repeat my senior year, but this made me even more determined to succeed. I carried the same determination with me upon entering college because I believed in myself and I wanted my family to be proud of me. I decided I wanted to be a math teacher because I had so many questions when I was learning math in high school, but never got them answered. So I wanted to be the kind of teacher I needed when I was in high school. I know that every student has the potential to be successful in math. The path may not be easy, but perseverance, learning from mistakes, and effort go a long way. I wish I had learned that lesson earlier in my educational journey. So from listening to my autobiography, it's quite evident to you that I have had experiences where I have struggled, I was confused, frustrated with math, and I know that you have felt the same feelings too. Hopefully, you will take this opportunity to share with me a little about you as a learner and a math student. So, as we complete this task, here are some things I want you to focus on as you write your autobiography, your math autobiography. 1, I want you to think about how your experience shapes your thoughts and feelings about math. Think about the math classes that you've had and the teachers that you've had in your different math classes. Which teachers made you feel supported? Did you have teachers that did not support your learning? Secondly, I want you to think about your history of math. Like, which classes, as I said, did you take? Which ones felt really successful? What made you, what were some of the things that caused you to be successful in that class? Was it anything the teacher did? Was it anything that you did? Include times when you notice yourself growing and learning from mistakes. And I like this word mistakes. It is really, really precious because it gives us the opportunity to see how we're growing and proof that we're trying. And that is something I know that we're all going to be doing this year. And lastly, I want you to include times when you overcame challenging problems and times when you tried but weren't able to. So, so we can actually have a really good picture. Now, all of this information will help me to understand you as a learner, as a math student, and it will provide information for me to be able to better support you.